Hey, this is David. I want to welcome you to the members area. And in this video, I'm going to go over exactly how lead compounding works. This is the video that you're going to want to watch first. This is the most important video in this members area because I'm going to be showing you essentially how to do this. Imagine if these are the leads that you've generated and these leads go out there and get you more leads and more leads and more leads, and all of this happens without you having to do too much other than the initial triggering of this event. So if you want to learn this, make sure to get a piece of paper and a pen, take some good notes. You might want to watch this video a couple times because I know when I first when I learned about this concept, it literally flew over my head the first couple of times that I've learned about it. So I'm going to go at a kind of a nice pace here, but you definitely want to watch this video a couple of times because once you get this, it would completely change your business and the way you generate leads and how you get leads in your business. So the real question now is this: how do we trigger this? How do we make it so our leads essentially send us more leads and for them to do it essentially with no cost to us? Here's exactly how. It's done with a referral system, a special referral system that compounds with each and every lead that you get. So in other words, you want a system that is designed in a way that every lead you generate actually ends up bringing you more leads. And the good news is that Leadstornado is actually that exact lead compounding system. Now, to explain this thoroughly, let me give you an example. This is a normal lead capture page. This is probably a page that you maybe used before or have built something similar to this. Usually there's a headline. There is an email where people enter their email. Your visitors need to enter their email here. There's a submit button. And then once they enter their details here, you take them to some kind of a thank you page where you maybe have a video there, or you make some kind of an offer, or maybe an affiliate offer or MLM or wherever your thank you page is, whatever you're promoting. Now, to run some actual numbers, to give you some real example here. Let's say you ran 500 visitors. You sent 500 visitors. Let's say you bought a solo ad or something and you paid $200 for the solo ad and you got 500 visitors to go to this page. A fairly average opt-in rate in our industry is around 30%. It's more like 25, but 30%, let's say for a page like this, I would assume 30% is pretty good. So if 30% of your 500 visitors enter their email here, if you do some simple math, that means that you've got 150 leads, right? 500 visitors, 30% of them entered their email, you got 150 leads. That's the good news. Now, the bad news is that that's where the road ends, because now with these 150 leads, that's basically all you get. There's no way for you to essentially get more leads other than the 150 that entered their email here. So you basically get nothing beyond the 150 leads. Now, maybe you generated some sales here, which is fantastic, or maybe you have a follow-up series, but that's not really what this video is about. Like, obviously, with the lead compounding system, you can also have email follow-up and everything, and we'll actually go into that in the next video. But essentially, if we look at just pure leads, you get 150 leads from running, let's say, paying $200 for an email ad, solo ad to go out there or wherever you're getting your traffic from. 500 visitors, you got 150 leads, and that's it. If you want more leads in your business, you basically have to go out there and get more traffic, right? Pretty standard stuff. With this setup, though, you are the one that's doing all the heavy lifting. You are the one that's basically sending all the traffic. You are the one that's, paying for all the opt-ins, essentially. So this is not what we want, okay? I've done this setup for many years, and this is pretty common, right? Like, this is probably the only thing you're familiar with, I'm willing to bet. Because this was the only thing that I was familiar with for many, many years until I learned about this. Now, let me show you how Leadstornado works and why it is so revolutionary. And when I use this type of a referral system with my last few websites, I was literally able to build email lists into the tens of thousands of people very, very, very fast. So here's how it works. This is the Leadstornado page that you would basically, if we take as an example the last page that you send traffic to, let's say you send the same 500 visitors to your Leadstornado promotion link. What happens here is, first of all, there's no opt-in page, so you don't see anywhere a place to put their email because it's a video. It's an interactive video that essentially interacts with the user based on their actions. It shows them it knows when to ask them for the email at the right time. So this already increases conversions way higher than 30%, depending on your traffic source. Obviously, no guarantees. But let's assume that, let's say, if it still only got a 30% opt-in, you still get the 150 leads just like you did with the previous page, right? Well, not really, because here's how it works. With Leadstornado, the first 3 leads that any member generates with the system, so let's say if you are the member right here, the first 3 leads that you generate, so let's say you generated 150 leads, those 3 leads are actually passed up to your referrer. So whoever referred you, these 3 leads go to that person. So you don't get to see these 3 leads. Those basically pass up. But now you have 147 leads, right? These 147 leads, what happens is they want to get leads too, right? These are people who are looking for business opportunities. They're looking to generate leads. They're looking to make money online. They're looking to promote affiliate offers. They're looking to build their email list. So they want to use Leadstornado as well, right? Now, when you have 147 leads in the system, when these folks here generate their leads, their first 3 leads of each and every person in here goes to who? You guessed it, it goes to you. And once these 3 leads roll up to you from these 147, from each one of these 147, those leads are yours. Now you can basically contact them, sell them stuff, follow up by email, promote different affiliate programs, MLM programs, whatever you basically want to promote. So every lead after the 4th lead that you generate, these are all your leads in the system. And basically every single one of these leads that you've generated after your 4th lead, all of them, when they use Leadstornado, they all need to pass to you their first 3 leads. And once these 3 leads pass to you, any one of these leads that generates their first 3 leads also passes to you. So now, to give you an example of how powerful this is, let's go back to the previous example, 147 leads that you've generated. So you generated 150, your first 3 passed up to your referrer. So now each and every one of these 147 needs to pass to you their first 3 leads. So let's say that this is lead number 4, this is lead number 5, this is lead number 6 and 7, and it goes all the way up to 147, right? Because you generated 150 leads, but the first 3 passed up. Now, if each and every one of these 147 generates some leads in the system, their first 3 go to you. So these 3 go to you, and now these are your leads. And when this person generates their first 3 leads, these 3 leads also go to you. And when any one of these generate their first 3 leads, these 3 leads also go to you. See how that works? So from the 4th lead onwards, you basically are creating these lead lines, essentially, where every single lead can potentially generate you a massive tsunami of other leads in the system. So those 441, let's say that each and every one of these 147 generated you their 3 leads. Now you have 441 leads. Well, guess what? When these 441 leads, when I use the system, they all need to pass up 3 leads as well, right? Their first 3 leads. Let's say this lead is 3 lines down. They generate their first 3 leads. Those also go to you. See how it works? It's absolutely genius. It's a system that basically self-feeds and self-grows. You just need to kickstart it in the beginning. So as you can see, these 441 can turn into 1,323. And 1,323, again, can multiply again by 3. And those again by 3, and again by 3. And it just compounds from there. So, again, to recap, the biggest thing is this. The more leads you bring into the system, the bigger your lead flow can become. Because every single lead you introduce after your 4th lead, so remember, your first 3 go up. So the first 3 go up to your referrer. But from the 4th lead onwards, if this is number 4, this is number 5, 6, let's say you generated 1,000 leads. Now you have 1,000 people that each need to pass 3 leads up to you. This could be a list of 3,000 people for you, and all you did is generated the first initial 1,000 leads. See how that works? It's insanely powerful. And all you need to do right now is to kickstart your lead flow by just sending traffic to your promotion link, which you can find literally just below this video. Just look below this video. It's going to say your link to promote or your Leadstornado promotion link. Click on that link, copy it, and start promoting that link as soon as possible. There's actually more resources for you on how to generate traffic just below this video as well. Now, you can learn all about generating traffic in the traffic section when you scroll down below. Now, really important, there's absolutely no limits on the amount of lead compounding that you can trigger with Leadstornado, even as a completely free member. Okay, now there is upgrade levels, and you can learn all about them just below, with benefits like automatic autoresponder integration, so you don't have to download and upload your leads. You can also skip on passing up any leads, your first 3 leads, and you can even get upgrade commissions, and more about that just below in the video. But just know this, that everything you need is already here. Okay, you can literally start using the system as quickly as possible, and here are actually your next few steps. First step is check out the video that's just below on exactly all the ways that you can make money with Leadstornado. That's this video right here, just below this video. And the next step after you watch that, if it makes sense to you, then you want to make sure to upgrade to the premium level. And either way, you want to start sending traffic to your Leadstornado link as soon as possible, because remember that the sooner you introduce leads into the system, the more chances you have of triggering that massive lead compounding effect, where every lead that you've got can generate you more and more leads, and all of these leads, the initial 3 leads, basically flow up to you. So go ahead, check out the next video just below, and then start sending traffic to your link. I'm going to wrap up this video now, and I'll see you on the next video just below in just a few seconds. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.